following program contains coarse language and mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised. In other words, y'all gonna hear some shit on this one.
You're listening to 106.9 Twat FM, streaming to you from Rat House Productions over at rathouse.net. That's RATTHAUS.net. And it's time for the world according to Fear and MDI.
And welcome to the world according to Fear and MDI, aka Twat FM. How's everybody doing? I'm your host, Fear, and as always, my gorgeous co-host, MDI. How's it going, hon?
Good. How's it going?
Pretty good. So I'm just we're working on the levels here because I think some things got crossed up.
Everything's a little screwy.
It still seems pretty loud. I'll turn this down a little bit more.
I like the candle better over there where it's not around all the electronics.
Is that okay with you?
I'm good.
Okay. Because it almost sounds like I'm yelling to myself. Okay. So, first and foremost, let's get some stuff out because we're 8 episodes deep and I've yet to do this. So we're on Rat House Productions, as most people know. And big shout out to Matt. Thank you so much for pulling us on. But Rat House has a network sponsor that we haven't plugged yet. I know.
Sorry.
I know. But
this is the first I've heard of it. It's in all honesty.
It's true. But before we
Can't blame me.
So the Rat House sponsor. Go to audibletrial.com/rathousepro. So audibletrial.com, audibletrial.com/ratthauspro. You get 1 month free of Audible and 1 book for free. So go check that out. And make sure we get all this house cleaning out of the way. As well, what I want to, and normally I would have done what I'm going to do now first, but we're 8 episodes deep. I owed it to that. So the next thing that I want to do.
We definitely owed it to that. Good Lord.
The next thing I want to do is give a shout out to Cynthia, our patron supporter.
Woo woo.
So
my girl.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It means so much when somebody's willing to give you a few bucks and say, thank you. I think you guys deserve a little bit of
are funny
help.
We want more. Yeah. More content.
And so we're putting up a bunch of stuff over there. We just released a new Horror in the Pit. That's right. Horror in the Pit is back, motherfuckers.
But only on Patreon.
So far. So if you want to go subscribe. So the episode that's out for patrons only right now is an episode of me and Logic and Shabadoo discussing The Conjuring. And
the first movie that they watched for their October 30 movies, 30 days was a bad choice.
No, I mean,
to start with.
So here's the thing. It's one of my favorites, and I was trying to
Logic is 12.
I know, but he watches Dead Meat. He sees all the kill counts and stuff. So I thought, okay, I'll throw something at him that he's not going to see because there's no deaths.
There's no deaths in The Conjuring.
No. So
it's just mental fucking fuckery.
It's so like I would watch it again. Honestly, it's that good. I would watch it again for this. But if you want to follow along, #HITP31, you can check that out. I think that hashtag might work on all things, but it's definitely centered around Instagram, where you can see what movies we're watching. And after this show, actually, me and Shabs are going to sit down and we're going to discuss the whole week of movies that we've watched thus far. Now, we've only watched a few together, and then I've watched a couple like more adult styled stuff. So I'll probably boot her off and then finish it off.
It's hard to get them to sit down and watch a whole movie. They're busy kids. They've got friends bugging them to play this and do that and chat here and chat there. Almost all of their friends are online friends now because of COVID and you know, being home. Our kids are homeschooled as well. Not homeschooled, online schooled. so they're not going to classes. So, it's really difficult to get both of them at the same time to sit down and watch a movie with you because, this so-and-so wants me to do this. And I've got Discord notifications and Logic is big on the Discord. I've got somebody calling me on Discord.
Yeah, it's funny. He uses that more than a phone. Like he
does. Yeah, absolutely.
On Discord and stuff. Speaking of that, we do have a Discord as well. If you are interested, you can check out pretty much any post. Yeah, I really like it. Pretty much any post that we do, or like our link tree and stuff, we'll have a link to the Discord. You can come on over. It's a great space for all stuff for the Twat FM, but it's also got a lot of really cool spots for anybody that's a content creator. So if you make videos or podcasts or anything like that, join along. You can catch all of our stuff, but I do have a spot for some self-promotion so you can get some eyes on your shit too. So it works out for everybody because at the end of the day, the one thing that I've been promoting since we started this thing back in 2013, we all grow together. Like that's how it is. It's a community. You want a community of people that talk, chat, share ideas, and showcase their shit. And that's hard. That's really hard to come across an actual community that wants to do that. But yeah, come check it out. Links are they'll be in the show notes for this, as well as anything on YouTube and all that stuff that we do as well.
All the social media.
Yeah. So our Discord, theaudibletrial.com, check that out. And again, thank you, Patreon supporter Cynthia, so much for getting involved.
All right. Now that we got all that,
now we can go into the show.
Let's go.
For sure. But I like that you cut me off before I went to patreon.com/fearandmdi because otherwise they don't know how to get there.
This is the longest intro ever.
It's because we normally don't do this. We up until now it's been free range, do whatever the fuck we want. Now we're actually entertaining for people. Specific people are paying money to see us. We have to make sure that we do a much better job. But yeah, so what's new that you want to talk about? Oh, another thing I want to hit upon. We got new merch. We have a TeePublic store that's now open. Yes. That I have to add to our link tree so people can go buy. Remind me later. But
merch.
Right now, you can go get the Twat FM logo. And I think it says #TwatFM on the back. But I've got some new designs that are coming, some from MDI's baking, some from little quotes that we do. I'm going to start doing some more designs. So check that out. That'll be in the show notes as well. So you can go get some Twat merch and start.
I really have to get a shirt that says I'm not yelling, I'm telling.
I'm definitely going to hook that up.
I say that to our children all the time because when I go to tell them something, they're like, okay. I'm like, I'm not yelling at you. I'm just telling you something.
Yeah.
So that's my like mom phrase.
Yeah.
I'm not yelling. I'm telling.
Yeah. And that's what I think I'm going to do is like, I'll do the ones that I've kind of been showing you with the speech bubble, but then I'm also just going to do like words and stuff.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
That way, like, if people don't want like our little avatars or whatever,
if you don't want my little,
you'll get the logo, but
my little face on there.
But
I can understand that completely. I really can.
Oh, shut up!
I wouldn't want to wear my face all over my shirt.
I wear shirts with my face on it all the time.
Yeah, well, some of us are a little bit more.
When you look this fucking good, it doesn't matter. Like you just showcase it off, and then people are like, "Oh my god, double my pleasure, double my fun." He's got his face on his chest. That's what I'm saying. That's what's up. But yeah, so you can go check out some merch. A lot of new stuff is coming in regards to that. But we can kick over to some of our stories unless you got anything to go on. I've got a couple of notes here that we can talk about.
I'm good. Go ahead. Let's go.
So one of the first things I've got, it says fear dead ? MDI tickling beard.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh fucking hell.
Okay, I don't know why you're doing that amidst us doing a show.
Because I need more.
Okay, well, that's a terrible spot to decide that you wanted more.
Sorry. I do know what that is, yes.
Do tell.
You were sleeping so quietly, so soundly, that it was freaking me out because you are not a quiet sleeper at all.
As you can tell.
Right? So yeah, the one time I woke up and you were super quiet, I just kind of nudged you and you made a sound, so it was okay. And then the next time it happened, I nudged you and you didn't make a sound. And I was like, what the heck? So then I kind of smacked your butt a little bit and you made a sound. So it was okay. I left you be. So then the third time, yes, I wake up this many times in the night. Mm-hmm. So the third time I woke up, I nudged you. I smacked your butt. Nothing. I tapped your chest. Nothing still. So then, yes, I started tickling your beard, fondling your beard, and then you you didn't like it very much.
It's a very weird sensation in general, but to wake up to somebody petting your face,
it's very unsettling when I wake up and you're sleeping like the dead. You did it again. Like,
was it an edible coma?
Yeah, I believe it was. Yeah. And you have been doing it more often in the last, like, since then. So I've gotten more used to it. Mm-hmm. I don't nudge you anymore. Like, last night when I walked around the bed, after going pee, when I came back, I just barely like hit your foot as I went around, like, on purpose. And you made a noise. So I was like, okay, he's good. So
like, what noise? Am I like,
ow? No, you make like a, like, so I know you're alive.
Oh, good. I snort.
You do. You always make big bull sound.
Well, I'm kind of surprised that I have been
snorting.
Well, I'm kind of surprised that I've been quieter lately. Like, yeah, I've definitely been indulging in the edibles a little bit to help me sleep. Depression is a wonderful thing. But at the same time, like,
you know what it is? I know what it is.
What is it?
Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, cut me off. It's fine.
But because I suffer with fibromyalgia. And
do you suffer from male itch? Sorry, that was a commercial back in the 90s.
Okay.
I just remember hearing it and I was like, what now? But anyway, sorry. Random. Do you suffer from male itch? I mean, sometimes. Some swalls. Got the swanus.
What about a male itch is normal?
I don't know. Like, I just like, sometimes you adjust your balls. Do you suffer from male itch?
Suffer from male itch?
Yeah, but like, I'm gonna have to look that up because I hope I'm not making that up. I swear to God, I've heard that somewhere before. I think it was like Joe Montana or something. No, that can't be right. Somebody was itching their nuts. I can't remember, but I'd never heard of male itch. Like, I don't know if that's like an actual, like, you go to the doctor and you're just scratching your balls and the doctor's like, oh, you suffer from male itch. Luckily, we have this dick powder you can fucking sprinkle all over your balls. Forget COVID. Why aren't we talking about that?
Conversation went so south.
Sorry. I just get dumb things in my head.
Oh my God. So anyway, the reason that you've been sleeping so soundly lately, other than your edible coma, is, again, I suffer from fibromyalgia. He, in the winter, loves to have big fluffy blankets, and I just can't. I start sweating buckets because I can't regulate my own body temperature like everyone else can. So I'm using a thin fleecy blanket right now to sleep with, and he's using our lush, glorious. It's the most amazing fucking blanket.
It's the weirdest fucking blanket because it's like, what is it? Like, what is it?
It's microfiber, fleecy stuff.
Yeah, but it's like, and then the top kind of feels almost suede-y, like the microfiber suede-y. But either way, it's like, it's
a pretty blanket.
It feels sort of heavy, but then it's really not. It's actually really light.
But it's
I get super overheated. Warm. Yeah.
So I can't use it.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, we thought it was kind of odd. Like, oh, is it weird that we're sleeping with separate blankets? Is that strange? And then we got over it because we both sleep better. I don't wake up sweating buckets, which disturbs him, and it's all just better. But because
so weird. Can we just 2 seconds? If anybody listening, do you have a significant other, and when you sleep in the same bed, do you use separate
blankets?
I'm just curious.
Are we weird?
Either we stumbled upon something of greatness, or a lot of people are already doing this and there's no reason to feel weird about it.
Well, yeah. And like, because you have such a fluffy, luxurious blanket, you pull it up around you and it's almost like and then you kind of we lean against each other kind of thing, but with your fluffy blanket in the middle. And I think it's done amazing for the way you sleep. For some reason, it's like you're cradled in a certain way that you're not snoring as much. You're sleeping a lot more soundly and you don't move as much. Like I'll get up, like, so the first time I get up to pee and the second time I get up to pee, you're still in the same spot.
Wow.
And that's exactly, wow. That's not normal for you. You toss and turn and
that's what
you're all over the place.
Like I've never really thought about it, but really thinking about it, yeah, I feel
you're sleeping
better.
So much better since we are sleeping with separate blankets.
Now, not separate beds.
Not separate beds, just separate blankets because like I can't use the one he uses. But anyway.
Well, no, and like I'm like a massive heater as
you are. You're so warm.
And like that used to be kind of our thing is like you were cold, I was hot, I would heat you up. But now with fibro, you
every
can't
now and then I get
regulate
so
that
hot.
shit. And yeah, we have like woken up just drenched.
Oh fuck.
And I'm like, holy hell.
Like you need to change the sheets and I don't wake up because I'm hot. I wake up because I realize I'm wet. Like
hello.
I didn't think about that before I said it, obviously.
Walked right into that one.
But anyway, so yeah, I wake up because my body realizes I'm dripping.
Hello.
Ugh, you make anything dirty.
It's true. But yeah, and I don't know. It's like I felt super weird about it, and like
in the beginning.
So we've been doing this,
and now it's just like night.
2-3 weeks. Well, yeah, we've been doing this for about 2 to 3 weeks, and like the first couple of days, like I had a rule. I was like, we can't do it every night.
Yeah, it was like you. Yeah, you are. It was like so one night we'd sleep with separate blankets, and the next night he'd sleep with my blanket, and he wouldn't be warm enough. He'd be pissy that it.
Well, yeah, and then like,
but it was your rule.
It's so weird. Yeah, because I thought it was fucking weird. I was just like. I don't know. Like we're one step away from separate beds, but we're not. Like,
I don't think we are.
No, not at all.
And we still cuddle like we cuddle until we go to sleep. We still cuddle with the blankets in between us. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not like it's a fucking border wall or something. Trump.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. It's whatever. And it was weird. So yeah, like we would go at night, go at night, and then like we
and then it got nights. Just to be like, fuck it.
Well, and then we went a couple of nights, and then after a couple of nights, and like I was actually having really good sleep, and I was just like, yeah, this is just how it's gonna happen now. Like, and I don't know. Like you said, this
is just how it is.
It's good. Like we both have. Yeah, we're still cuddling and having fun and all that good stuff. But yeah, at the end of the night, we want our own blankets, and then it's nice.
And I've heard of other couples having separate blankets before.
Really?
But, and I thought it was so weird. Like, you guys are fucking freaks. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it's awesome. I love it. That is
awesome.
I'm over it.
For anybody that's watching the video, I just took a sip out of my Brightly
I was
cup.
wondering if you were going to point it out.
I was just going to be, because
I've had like 4 or 5.
Yeah, they're not a sponsor of the show. But they are. It is a cannabis.
They are friends of ours.
Yeah, exactly. They own
friends of ours that own and run
a cannabis store, and that's usually where we go. And
just one local one. So if you're in the Edmonton area, you can come see.
Yeah, exactly.
Go check it out.
So it's their 1-year anniversary this weekend, which you're gonna miss because this will drop Monday.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But the folks on Patreon will get to hear it first because this will go out as soon as I can. Not that Cynthia has the ability to take a look, but yeah, it's just about supporting local businesses and such. And we're big cannabis advocates, and we have since we started. Really? So yeah, so go check them out. They got some great door crasher deals or whatever. Mm-hmm. So we've got some good weed. And
they always have deals though. And you know what? Their staff is great. Like
exactly,
I love them.
And again, like. Not a sponsored show, but little prep.
We're friends of ours.
Yeah, exactly. So go check them out. But yeah, I don't know. It's been good with our own blankets and whatnot. But the reason, so tickling my beard, coming back to it, after we did wake up and we had a conversation in regards to this, you told me what the next step would have been, which I think we should discuss because I'm not okay with it.
You're not okay with it?
No.
Well, so my next step would have been just a gentle tap or tug on the nuts.
Yeah, fuck, that's not cool, man. Not cool.
Just a gentle one. That's still not okay.
I mean, we'd have to do a trial run or something. Like, so I could see what you're working
I'm talking with. Like, okay, so like I would do like this.
On my sack.
Yeah, just to arouse you. Not arouse, but rouse.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Just gentle tapping. Or possible.
Yeah, the tugging. I don't think I'm a fan of the tugging of my sack.
Okay, I won't tug.
I don't know.
Jesus.
I don't know. Maybe just, I don't know. I don't know.
The beard worked. It doesn't matter.
The beard was fine. But now I'm scared.
But now I'm used to you doing it, so I'm not bugging you anymore.
Well, because you used to tell me all the time that you were going to punch me in my head while I sleep.
Yeah, that was when you were being a jerk.
And so I had PTSD for quite a while.
PTSD.
And now I got to worry about my sack getting tugged when I don't know what's going to happen to me. Like, do I need to just get like one of them sleeping night things and be like, I assure you I'm awake? Like, don't.
You're not awake though.
I'm
alive.
I'm alive. I assure you I'm alive. Please don't suck on my tack. Jesus, brain's working faster than the mouth.
Tug.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I wonder if we can get sleep masks. That'd be hilarious.
Absolutely.
What we can get.
We can get sleep masks to say hashtag TwatFM. Oh, I want those.
We can get COVID masks.
So
you could get hashtag TwatFM across your face.
COVID masks.
And again, other designs coming soon. But yeah, I mean, if this is the new norm and you're going to have to wear a mask anyway, why not make it one of our masks? That way you show the world what you're listening to and show them that you're part of the Twat family.
Exactly. Who doesn't want to be part of a Twat family?
Exactly.
Come on.
That's why we're here. We're just all a bunch of twats. And speaking of twats, I've got the next thing that we're going to talk about. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to play it.
Oh no.
And
see how it goes.
Yeah. We'll see if you know what this is.
Oh yeah, I know what this is. This is old news.
Is it though? I think it's something everybody should still be talking about.
I don't think this song is that bad. I have heard another one that is not so great.
I'll see.
You know what? With COVID and everybody's venturing out, man. Everybody's, plus, you know what? Screw it.
All right. Let's hear the chorus. If you guys haven't guessed it, this is Vin Diesel's new song. That's right. Too Fast, Too Furious,
Hey,
Vin Diesel.
You know what? Sometimes a boy just wants to sing. Let the boy sing.
All right, here he goes. Oh no, this is just instrumental. Is he? I think he actually sings, doesn't he? Most of it's been like talk singing.
No, this song he doesn't actually sing.
No?
It's the one that's bad that he actually sings.
Oh, good. I'll see if I can find that. Oh, is that the Corona now? No, that's some sort of remix.
I don't know. I heard it on the radio. I think somebody played it.
All right, let's see what this is. This has got a bunch of people, so you won't be able to tell. Yeah, because I don't know who those people are.
Yeah, that's true.
It shows like a bunch of rappers and then Vin. What the fuck? Corona. Anyway, so that's Vin Diesel's new
Good for him.
Track.
You know what? Fuck it. If you want to fucking make a fucking pop album, you go right ahead and make a pop album.
Look, so here's what I want to say.
Everybody else is doing it.
Here's what I want to say about it. It sucks, but it's not. Well, listen, it's not my kind of music. Even if it was, like, Okay, so let's say you like that kind of music. To me, that sounds like all that kind of music sounds. So really, it's not like he's that bad.
No,
because
it's got a cute beat to it.
And that's it. That like, isn't that kind of the whole point of that EDM style? Is just like have a cute beat and somebody just kind of
the girls can shake their ass to it in the bars. Or in the fucking dance clubs. That's all that matters.
So now something like that, do you think he can perform that live, or do you think like that's the one thing I never understood about music like that is like, because to me it's when you make music then you go play the music, right?
Yeah, well, he perform it live just like
lip syncing like
every
Britney
other
or whatever.
Exactly. He'd dance with the fucking all of his dancers on stage. I'm sure he'd have at least 10 fucking girls shaking their asses with him.
Hold on, I'm envisioning all this.
Well, Vin
can
Diesel,
he dance? Yeah,
I don't think so.
He's just a big lug. I don't know if he could.
You know what?
Just shake it.
How dare you underestimate Vin Diesel?
I'm not underestimating. I'm curious. Like how much of this is going to be a thing, or how much of this is just like I was really bored during Corona and I wrote some dance tracks.
Maybe. There has been, I've seen another video of him singing the Rihanna duet with, I can't think of his name. It's Mickey something. I want to say
yeah.
something. But that Stay one, I have seen him singing that. It was a karaoke type thing or something.
I think I can look it up. I think
that wasn't bad. He has that, it's still that monotone type voice. It's just he's singing now. Like, but you know what? Like, I don't know. Fuck it. Do you, baby. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just trying to look it up real quick. Because here it is. So yeah, I think he sings it. Oh, these guys don't pay us. Shut the fuck up. God damn you, Special K, you whores. Oh, nah. Okay, can we talk quick about fucking YouTube and their fucking ads? Like, I'm sure when you watch our videos, there's probably ads and we love you for it. But a lot of these motherfuckers are doing like 2 ads and you can't skip them anymore. That's bullshit. Okay.
Get over it, man. See, Rihanna's still in the background.
Yeah, it's like
she's not there. It's just a track.
He's really giving it. Like there's emotion.
He's emotional. He's very emotional. Yes.
Does he give it?
I think so. It gives it more than this. Yes.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's what I'm saying.
But I want him to do more like that. And I get that doesn't probably sell as much as that shake.
Well, yeah, that's bullshit. The dance fucking mix that they have, or dance song, whatever, that they have to put out first. They always have a dance fucking mix first.
It'd be dope, though, if he came out like Harry Stylish, kind of doing something like that.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
I'm going to fast forward this a little bit. What is it?
Love me some Harry. See, he tries to do the falsetto and it's not great. And then he said, no.
Then he drops out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Like, I like this way better than his single.
The new song.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does the falsetto.
Okay. Yeah, I think he can do that. That ain't bad.
It's not bad. That's what I'm saying. Live and let live. Go for it, man. Fuck it.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought because a lot of people making a big deal about it, so I thought we'd bring it up here because one, we do talk a lot of music on here, and we do.
Yeah, like it's not good music. I'm not saying it's good music. I'm just saying, go for it. Do you think?
And here's what I'll say though, because I don't know what playlist we were on this morning.
Right?
But there was a lot of junk fucking
There's not
hip-hop.
A lot of good music out there right now. And I know, and I hate saying stuff like that because it ages you like crazy when you admit, you say shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, there's no good music out there.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. Cause like, I remember reading the whole thing, whatever you're listening to, I think it's from like ages 14 to 18 or something like that. That's going to be like the music you love your entire life.
Yeah.
That's like when you're most impressionable when it comes to music or whatever. And I totally agree. The music that I listened to in grade 8, grade 9,
is like exactly like my fucking, it still comes on the radio. Like Jewel fucking comes on the radio, that first album, and I'm like fucking, yup, I'm singing along. That's my shit. Anything Sarah McLachlan from the early 90s, fuck yeah, I'm on board. Like that's just, that's where I was in those times. Alanis Morissette, her first 2 albums, absolutely. Like that's the bread
I'm
and butter. Totally agreeing with that statement.
No, and I absolutely too. Like I think all the stuff that I listen to is all still bands that I listened to that were pasted on my walls back in the late 90s or whatever. But and like new metal is my bread and butter and shit like that. And
there's a sticker on the bottom.
Oh my. What's this say? Don't smoke cannabis.
It says made in China, and then there's a number.
Oh God. Damn it. I just drank some Chinese stuff.
We washed it first.
I know. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm just curious if there's if that is true, then there are people right now that this music is what they're going to love their whole life. And
which is sad. Yeah.
Well,
it's disappointing.
But is that because of the way that we feel?
Like, I don't know, maybe, but like when I was young, like the music I loved, my parents didn't despise. They didn't hate. They didn't say like, oh my God, this is terrible. My mother wasn't a huge fan of Sarah McLachlan. She thought she had a whiny voice. But other than that, like we listened to the same music. My mother and I, while I was growing up, we would go places and sing along to the radio, like and have like we like the same stuff. So it's not the same, like for me anyway.
Yeah.
And my dad, I do remember my dad complaining about music a little bit when I was younger. I remember my parents hating Guns N' Roses, and Adam, like my older brother, liked them. But other than that, I don't know. My parents were always pretty, go with the flow. Oh yeah, this is cool. Like my dad went to Lollapalooza in 92 or 93. Like, so that was cool. Mm-hmm. Like we were jealous that he got to go, so my parents are young too. So they're not super older. They're only 17 years older than me. So, well, yeah, I was 12 and my dad was 35. Like I could totally, at this age, I could totally see us going on like a festival concert type thing like that. So yeah, I don't know. My parents were pretty cool, but I had young parents. So maybe that's the difference.
Yeah. Cause like me and my mom, we're not on the same page.
Well, and like our one friend, we did have a couple friends that had parents that were older. Mm. Remember the female that I'm thinking of?
Yes.
Blonde hair. So yeah, her parents were quite a bit older than her, and there was barely ever any interaction, it seemed, let alone like same views or same, likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe it's because my parents were so young.
Yeah. And like, I don't know, we both came from very music centric families. Like I have a lot of different likes because like my grandfather listened to like fucking Red Savoy and like just old ass like country stuff, but like not like the country, like the old country where it was just like there's music in the background and they tell a story or whatever.
Yeah.
Let me look one up here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've already started playing music on this, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
But yeah. So then I had kind of that side of things. I think that's why I like storytelling, especially in music. Mm-hmm. Which I think is why I like Eminem so much because he tells a lot of stories.
That's true.
In his songs.
My dad's parents liked country music, so we did hear that a little bit.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot though.
So yeah, Red Sovine. So like, here's one, Phantom 309. And like, this is the kind of stuff that Pip would listen to when we would be cruising
or whatever. Yeah.
Trying to make a buck.
And it's just a dude.
So he's
talking.
not even singing. He's just talking over the music.
Got tired of roaming and
So yeah, so like this is what we would cruise along to, and
back east toward my
I
home.
just liked it. And like this is not
Made a lot of miles the
anything.
first 2
Anybody
days.
that knows me
Not
would be
figuring
like,
I'd be home in a
okay,
week
this is
if my
the
luck
last
this
thing that
way.
Fear's
Yeah.
gonna listen to. But it's just a story with that fucking twangity dum 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 dum, whatever. So then there was that. So then my mom was into like the Four Tops and shit. So like,
Oh man, yeah.
oh my God. And like, but other than that, I can't really think of music that my mom listened to. I remember waking up to that song all the
Almost
time.
every day.
And fucking I'll Be There. But other than that, I don't know what she was really into. And then like,
Yeah, when we like went places with your mom, she didn't have music on the radio. She just left it off.
yeah. Or she'd listen to like the fucking AM channel or whatever.
Yeah, like the news channel,
Yeah.
maybe.
But other than that, no, we never listened to music. It wasn't a thing. And, but she was cool with my music.
Yeah,
She didn't
she-
like it,
Yeah, she did, but she let it happen.
but she'd let me listen to the music, and she wouldn't kind of bust my balls for it or whatever. But I don't know. I think that's, but then at the same time, so that's kind of the way I think about it, because so from the block of time that I'm supposed to love the rest of my life, which is grunge and new metal.
Mhm.
But at the same time, like I can go back and listen to stuff from the 80s, the 70s.
Oh yeah, me too.
And enjoy it. And
Absolutely.
that's why I kind of question that, because one, I do believe it's correct that time frame, that's what you're going to love your whole life.
Mhm.
Because I still to this day listen to Stone Temple Pilots, Alice in Chains, like all that stuff, Pearl Jam.
Hmm.
And every time I hear it, I think bands don't write like this anymore. Like these guys, for the most part, were all a bunch of junkies, but they still wrote music. They didn't sit down
Like
with an
calling out
algorithm.
a whole bunch of fucking
Most of them are
musicians.
dead. What are you gonna do? That was the trade-off.
Well,
That was the trade-off. We got some musical genius, but they ended up dying young. Or some of them didn't. Some of them just died a few years ago. But yeah, I don't know. So, but then at the same time, like I don't think that kids that love the music of today can necessarily go back and enjoy it for the most part. And I know that's a big statement, and that's why I'm going to caveat it with it all depends on the person, because Datch very much likes a lot of the newer stuff like Halsey
mhm.
and but the more talented
See,
section.
like
of it,
I
though.
do like her, but it's just like there's a few that are
The
you know,
Weeknd, she
exceptions
really
to the
likes.
rule.
And The Weeknd is very much more like a Michael Jackson-y sort
Mhm,
of like,
absolutely.
And again, it falls back onto good music is good music. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter necessarily. So there are good artists out, but the whole mumble rap horse shit, like most of these people shouldn't fucking be famous. Like that one song that was playing earlier, I don't even remember, but it was like, I like you. And like, I'm just
Yeah,
like,
it's
what the
terrible.
fuck?
What the hell is this?
I can't understand any of it. And it's not like they don't rap to rap. They just rap to put words together. And like half of it doesn't make sense. None of it's telling a story. It's just like,
Yeah, they rhyme the N word with the N word.
Yeah,
and then
but-
they rhyme pussy with pussy.
yeah, the Pussy's made a big comeback in music
Oh
all
my
of a sudden.
god, is it ever?
Almost everything on like the new Hot 100 playlist starts. I was like, pussy. I'm like, oh my God.
I know.
right away. This is where we are right away. But
It's kind of how I feel too. It's like if you have to use that word more than once in your song, I'm out. Like fuck it.
well, it falls-
Either one of them.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The
Like,
N word too. If you're fucking, I'm out. I think we've talked about this before. If your music is like the N word every fucking 6 words, no, I'm all done. Like you need to fucking. If you rely on that to carry your songs, you're not a fucking songwriter. Like fuck
Yeah.
off.
Well, that's the thing. Who are like? Can we get rid of this fake gangster rap bullshit? Like
Yeah.
back in the day, there were gangsters and gangster rap. People got shot. Shit happened.
Not that we want all that to come back.
No, I'm not asking for there to be fucking death in the streets, but like at a certain point, when does everybody start getting tired of just hearing people boast about their bullshit? Like
Yeah.
their bitches, their cars, their money, their drugs, we all get it. It's all good, but tell us about you. Tell us
Yeah.
a fucking story.
Tell us about something.
Like, yeah. And then, and like learn to rap a little bit. Like, don't just start rapping words and then just repeating different words so that it sounds like
Kinda
rap
flows.
together. Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything. Like, I clap, waffle smack, bitches be trapped up this crap. Look at this crack on the wall. Cracker. Like, wait, what? We were just talking about waffles a minute ago. What the? Now there's crackers on the wall? Like, what? I don't know. But again, that's just me. But there was another story that I was going to go into, but I didn't research it. I meant to research it. I forgot that it was on there.
No.
It was just Joe Montana last week. Some crazy fan broke into his house.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Essentially went in, picked up his granddaughter.
Picked up a
refused
like
to give the baby back.
Wouldn't fucking give her back. That's messed.
And
man.
they had to like take her down and get the baby back. And like, I don't know. That's the whole side of stuff that is nuts. Like that celebrity side where at any moment some fucking dickhead can snap and just find out where you live, walk into your house, like jack your shit.
Yeah. Wow.
Like I didn't look up any further, but in my head, like I'm hoping there was like a football on the mantle and he like turns to it and then just zings it at her head. Fire that fucking pigskin. Just poof,
That'd be awesome.
Up her head. Yeah, it was probably way more dramatic and less fun, but I don't know. That was just one of the things. It's kind of old news, and like I said, I didn't really do the research on it. But that I thought that was
Either
super
way,
fucking
that's
scary.
messed up, man. Fuck that. Crazy.
Yeah, I was just trying to think when we were talking. There was something. Van Halen passed away. So that.
Yeah, that's another one this year.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like,
he'd been battling cancer for quite some time.
Some time.
And in a way, it's like. He was a guitar legend, like of course, musician, like amazing, but he needed to go. He needed to.
Well, after you fight cancer for so fucking long.
Well, yeah, like he was suffering. He needed to be at peace, and I'm sure his family was ready for him to pass and stop having to fight every day, every minute of his life. So, because it's been years he's been battling that, for sure.
That's wrong. Some eruption, but go ahead.
Oh, I was done.
No, he was battling for years. By the sounds of it, he got to pass away in his house.
Yeah,
in
with
his bed
with his child, with his son and his ex-wife,
Bertinelli.
Miss Bertinelli.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll let this play a little bit just for the man, because we definitely did lose a legend. Not that I listened to much Van Halen in like the last 10 years, but.
No, me neither. Never. My family was never a really big fan either. But you can't question, like you can't deny the talent and the fucking
exactly
everything. Like he's amazing.
Rest in peace. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So great. Throw an eruption, all that good stuff. But I don't know. I think let me just check my notes real quick. Didn't you have any notes?
I had that I was waking you up because you were sleeping too quietly. And I have another note, but it's for when Snurfin is here.
So we did the merch. Briefly talked to Vin Diesel. I was dead.
Right?
And we did the recap. We thanked Patreon.
Oh, my forehead hurts now.
What's the matter?
I had a bad cramp. Well, while he was playing Van Halen, I looked at him the whole time because I had a cramp in my forehead and it looked like I was, giving him the people's eyebrow.
Well, that's why I wrapped that up pretty quick. I'm like, she is not impressed with eruption.
No, it hurts.
Yeah, that sucks.
Sorry. Cramp fasciculation syndrome. It's so much fun.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. You got anything else for the week? If not, we can wrap this.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody!
Oh yeah, all the Canadian listeners.
People, it's Thanksgiving.
Happy Canada Thanksgiving.
Our last episode, we were.
Oh no.
We were about to be going into the playoffs. The Blue Jays, and they were beaten out very quickly.
It was fucking weird, man.
But you know what? The Rays are now. The Rays have also beat out they beat out us and then someone, and they just beat out the Yankees. Like, they're going to the show now.
Yeah.
So the team that beat us out is going to the fucking show.
And they were the number one.
They were the number one seed in our league. So yeah, I don't like, I'm depressed as all hell because it ended quickly.
Yeah, baseball's brutal. We had 155 games or whatever. Like,
and then it's just done. It's just over, and it's so quick.
Well, and it felt like every day we were like, oh, looking forward to baseball. Yeah. And then it was done.
Yeah.
And like, at least we have football, but football is like one day a week. I mean, I know it's 3, but
our team only plays one day a week. Yeah.
So.
And they don't play at all this fucking week.
Yeah, bye weeks. But I did call it.
Lazy
we did beat
punks.
the Saints. So we're on bye week.
We're going in. We're 4-0 right now.
Yeah. 4-0. And I know a lot of people are talking shit.
Why are they talking shit?
A lot of people think this is Rodgers' last year.
Oh, fuck you.
And they think that, they think that this is his last year with Green Bay. And I don't know if they do well, if he'll stay. I don't know. I can't see him going. Why would he go anywhere? But you never know.
That kid that they just drafted is so fucking young. Like, you think he's going to be ready next year to be a fucking starter and a leader of a fucking team? No, but he's 20 years old.
I know, but we
I know Patrick Mahoy, he's a fucking...
He's something new.
Right?
But
I don't know.
So here's the thing. One, no, I don't think that anybody behind Rodgers is ready to step up.
No, like, come on now.
And I don't... But at the same time, like, it's not up to Aaron. If he doesn't give a shit, he'll leave. But
yeah,
so far he doesn't. He's stuck it out. He seems like he has a really good relationship.
Yeah, they just renewed his contract for like 3 years or something.
Yeah, but he seems happier than he has in the last,
this season. He seems very
seasons.
happy. Yeah, but we have a new coaching staff and everything too. So
yeah, and I like the fact that McCarthy is on a losing fucking record. Like, no offense, I'm not wishing anything bad on you, but fuck you. You wasted a lot of our time in Green Bay.
Oh my God, he wasted so much time.
And I think that's nice. So to me, that's kind of been the interesting part about this football season is, one, you're getting the not only are we getting Belichick versus Brady with the Patriots now, they don't have Brady. They're doing their own thing. They're not doing too bad. And then the Bucks have Brady and Gronk.
Well, the Patriots, they've had fuck their wow. My brain is going too fast and my mouth can't decide what to say. So Cam Newton's their new quarterback.
Yeah.
And he got fucking COVID. So now they're Hoyer, I think, is their Hoyer's their backup.
Yeah, and then even the last game they had to switch that dude out.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So they were on the backup guy. Trying to get that to happen. So, but then we also get Rodgers versus McCarthy, with kind of seeing how their seasons go.
When we play, or do we play the Cowboys this year?
I don't remember.
We usually play the Cowboys at some point. We'll have to look it up.
Yeah. I can't believe he's with the Cowboys.
Right? It just gives us one more reason to hate the Cowboys. I'm sorry, Champ.
That's right, Champ.
I'm sorry.
If you're listening, Cowboys suck.
You better be listening.
But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm interested. I hope we have a great season. I hope the Cowboys have a shit season. And
well, they are already.
Yeah. So. And I think this is very interesting and I think part of this year is the fact that I think Brady wants to prove that it's about Brady. It's not about Belichick. And I think at the same time, Belichick wants to prove that the Patriots system can do it
without Brady. Yep.
Which I'm sorry, but because we had a Pats fan in our midst and we watched a lot, I do think that Belichick is by all means one of the more superior coaches out there.
Absolutely. He's brilliant.
But at the same time, I think the relationship that we're getting right now between Aaron and our coach, I think, is doing it. He's smiling. They're both having,
they're having a great time.
There's been a couple of times where it looks like they're kind of going to go at each other, but then it shows them on the sidelines kind of having fun. So,
they joke around, they high five,
but it is interesting because there was a play. I don't know if it was the last game or the game before where Aaron was trying to hard count, and just as he got them to jump,
Matt called fucking time out.
Yeah.
And then he fucking screamed at him on the sidelines. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Awesome. But then 20 minutes later, they were laughing.
Yeah, they were laughing and giggling,
and like
whatever.
it wasn't like they're
exactly where like I rarely saw him and McCarthy talk.
Oh
like,
no,
the two
they
of them
were
looked
never.
like they wanted to
never
fucking
laughing
punch
and
each other,
having a good time together.
So I don't know. That's been our week. Check out Horror in the Pit. It's coming back on Patreon. It's definitely back on Patreon, but we are going to release the next episode out
Just
to
regular?
the world.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But
I thought you should make Horror in the Pit Patreon exclusive, but whatever.
we'll see. It's pretty niche, but I definitely want to put we're definitely putting more stuff on Patreon.
Yeah. Stuff on Patreon.
Especially like now that we're starting to get supporters.
Mhm.
So if you are seeing stuff pop up that you can't gain access to, such as MDI's recipes for her baking videos, which is doing really well, and we've got a lot of really good feedback.
Remember I made that apple pear cake a couple months back?
Mhm.
I think I'm going to throw one of those together today. I think I have enough time.
Okay. Yeah, that's up to you. You can film that. There was talking about maybe cookies. I don't know if that's going to go.
Oh yeah, I wanted to make cookies too.
And that's the thing. Like, you have a lot of really awesome recipes, and I think that's what people are really enjoying. The only way to get the recipe, though, because she puts it all together, but she doesn't really tell you the measurements in the YouTube videos, is to go onto the Patreon. And even for like so we only have 3 tiers. We have $1, $3, or $5.
Mhm.
For $5, you get everything. So for $5 a month, you get everything, all the exclusives, everything going on. And that's the level that Cynthia's at. She's VIP.
Mm-hmm.
She's making sure she gets all the stuff that we're posting out there. And then $3, you get access to different, I think you get early access, and for $1 you get in the door, and that's where you're going to get your recipes and stuff. So it's just $1 a month, and you'd be able to make some fantastic shit. So patreon.com/fearandmdi, as well with our YouTube channel. We are I think we're at 75 subscribers, or very close to 75 subscribers. We're trying to hit the 100 mark, because once you hit the 100 mark, then I can actually change our channel to youtube.com/fearandmdi instead of like GG1874, whatever the fuck. It's very annoying.
Share.
But all the links to all that stuff will be in the show notes as well. So if you like what we do, man, head over to YouTube and subscribe, because we're posting all kinds of videos over there.
Sometimes we'll paste stuff too. Don't worry.
Absolutely. As well, we just did one where Shabs was doing your makeup, and it's going very well. We've had a ton of people. I want to take a second just to thank everybody that's actually watching and commenting. It means so much.
That's so awesome.
And
that
even
people are commenting.
It's so nice.
People we don't know are commenting too. Like I love people we do know that are commenting. That's awesome. But there's also a few comments that people we don't know.
Exactly. And that is really cool, because it doesn't, guys. It doesn't take anything for you guys to share the content, for you to throw a thumbs up. Just give it a watch. We spend so much time on our fucking devices anyway. Why not support people that you enjoy? Like, we all watch the million fucking subscribed guys, all the celebrities and stuff, but it's the little guys. Help the little guys out. Watch our shits, share our shit. You like us, you're friends with us. Hit that share button. It's such a strange thing and like, I do it all the time. Anybody that posts anything, I try to share it as much as I can.
Absolutely.
Like, fucking tag me. I don't care. I'll tag you back. And I'm trying to figure out whether or not I want to start a mailing list. I'm trying to the hardest part with all of this, and maybe there's podcasters or YouTubers that are listening. So we've got the Discord, and I feel like that's helping to concentrate our content a little bit better. I'm thinking about doing a mailing list, but it's like, I want less of the whole, I got to post this here, I got to post that there, I got to post this here, I got to put that. Like, I would love just a one hub where everything goes, and so far that's the Discord. I need a woof.
Oh my god!
Why
wasn't woof really invented?
I don't know. Get Ryan on the phone.
Oh, we gotta call the temp.
Get the temp in here. But so far the Discord seems to be the best way. If you like what we do, I know it's another app for you to download, but if you head there, you'll get a lot more content. And then the real players go to Patreon. That's where you're gonna get all the real content. But that's it. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. If they want to hit you up on social media, MDI, where can they get you?
At the Real MDI. And that's for Instagram and Mostly Instagram.
Just Instagram. That's fine. Yeah. I don't think... I find people don't do Twitter as much anymore. Like there's people that do Twitter and love Twitter and Twitter's their only thing. But I feel like a lot of people have kind of moved over to either TikTok or Instagram or whatever. So yeah, if you do, I think tiktok.com/fearandmdi is our handle. And so you can check it out. We're doing lots of weird shit on TikTok as well.
Why not? Everybody else is.
Yeah. And then at FearInnis on all social media, you'll be able to find me. And head over to rathouse.net. That's got our stable of shows plus everything else that they do over there. And you can get your Audible and all that good stuff. But
go get your Audible.
You get a month free and one free book. Come on now.
Why not?
Check it out. But I think that's good for me. Is that everything you got on there?
That's all I got.
All right, man. Well, until next week, go have some fun and
eat some fucking turkey.
Eat some fucking turkey.